All right, Lauren, today we are going to talk about having sex with a transgender, and we're going to talk about picking up a vanilla in a random spot. So first things first, can you picture me having sex with a transgender person?
Are you playing separately now?
Not yet. But if I were, could you picture, like, we've never really talked about this before.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Could you picture me having sex with a transgender person? Because I've thought about it after today's conversation.
Yeah.
And you can?
Yeah. I mean, are they into you?
I don't know. For me, it just depends on, I guess, what the vibe is and honestly how they look, because I'm shallow.
Yeah.
So it doesn't... I've been with people that have had a lot of surgery, not necessarily gender surgery, but...
That's a good point, actually.
So I don't know. I guess it really has to do with who they are and what they look like.
Maybe they aren't attracted to you either. So there.
No, let's be honest. They're probably attracted to me.
So attracted to you.
And then the other thing, having sex with a person that you know probably isn't in the lifestyle, you run into them.
My favorite.
Yeah, what do you do? Do you just walk up to them and say, "Hey, do you want to fuck?"
Well, I mean, we used to do that. That's how we started.
But it's something that actually we enjoy, and I think it's very fearful for other people to do. I think they get very nervous. So we're going to find out about both of those things as soon as we get started. Hello, everyone. We want to tell you a little short story. Meta hates us. They deleted our Facebook accounts. There is a lot of ways that you can support us, but the three best ways are this. They are travel, going to our event, and becoming a member. The first, travel. Lauren, where do they go? It all starts with going to room77life.com.
Yeah, if you're going to book Desire or Temptation or Hito or any of the cruises, go to room77life.com. Use the links there to get to those official sites because it costs you nothing and you get a free Bikini Addiction bikini.
Which no one else does.
And you support the podcast. So it's so easy and it helps us so much. Or if you want, you can use Lauren's box and have me do all the work for you.
I want you to do all the work for me.
Of course you do. It's like me being on top.
The other way is to book one of our events. The next event is sold out. There is still room in the additional hotel, but we do have another one in February. We're going again to Isla Mujeres. Actually, already about 25% filled up, so make sure you get to the site and book that. Or become a member. Lauren, where do they go to become a member? For as little as $5.
Go to room77life.com and click Become a Member.
You get inside our private chat with hundreds of others, and you'll see what our personal life is like. Spend time with us, and you can talk to us about anything at any time you want.
And you get to see sneak peeks of my tata.
Yeah, you get to see Lauren's new tata.
But Meta did seriously take down a 23-year-old account that had all of my clients' years of work associated with it. So I am going to put down in the show notes the link to my new travel page. If you will, go over there and help me rebuild. You can follow me there, and then you can message me, and I really appreciate it.
And if anyone that's listening to this works for Meta, we'd really, really appreciate it if you'd get back into that chat box. If you just text us back, that'd be great.
Let the trouble in. Let the trouble in.
Did anybody come to transformation?
77 is how they say it in British English.
Let the trouble in.
77. And now you know.
Rule 77. Let the trouble in.
All right, Lauren, we have started.
Yes, we have.
First things first. How are them titties?
So good.
Yeah,
so
they
fun.
are. Yeah, they are. Lauren has some new accoutrements, and let me just tell you something. They look so good.
They're so fun.
I can't wait till people see them. Right now, we're charging $100 for sneak peeks. If you want to send us $100, a sneak peek of Lauren's new tatas, do it. And I just made that up. I don't even know where to send the money.
Sure. Yeah.
Today, like I said, we're talking about trans sex, not trans sex. Sex with trans. Trans people. Trans sex, not transsexuals.
No.
Transgenders. And not cross-dressers.
No,
that's
not,
old.
Yeah.
Right? You can't say that anymore. Transcontinental. No, that's a different word. Transgender is...
Transgender.
I still got to get my proper phrasing down. Haley's here with us, and Steve, her husband. It's sort of like story time today. Haley has her own story about picking up some guy that she wants to have sex with, that she just met randomly. She does this all the time, by the way. And Steve has his own story about the transgenders.
Yeah, his experience.
Because I have questions, because I've heard the story before.
Oh, I haven't heard the story. That's why I'm excited.
I think you have.
Oh, well, I forget
She
stories.
Maybe
I forget stuff really fast. So it's like new to me.
My question is tranny wrong?
Yes, do not say tranny. That is offensive. My best friend is
I've had this
transgender.
conversation before.
We don't call them tranny.
I'm not going to call them a tranny. That was a joke to upset Haley specifically.
You are such
Good
a
job.
pain in the dick. That is what you are.
All right.
Okay, transgender, go.
And this is how I'm going to lead into this because I just this week was catfished yet again. So this is like the ultimate catfish, I feel. You were with a transgender, yes?
Yes.
And you
I
didn't
was.
know that you were going to be with a transgender. Unlike me, who was catfished on the interwebs, you were catfished in real life. Can you tell us a little bit about this catfish with the dick?
I would love to. There was a time years ago, I was on the small island of Guam doing a military mission. And we found ourselves downtown in Tumon Bay. It's a very, very high quality recreational vacational district. And so all along Tumon Bay, there's many, many strip clubs. And I was told about one called the G Spot.
Right.
I eventually
Great name.
found
The G stands for guy.
clearly. So I'm hanging out in this club with my guys, and this beautiful woman approached me, as one would in a strip club, struck up a conversation, and we hit it off. And she eventually just invited me to come back to her place that evening.
Well, you're a handsome guy.
Oh, yeah. And then she was a beautiful woman. Of course, I agreed. And we take its cab and go to her place. It's a pretty dark structure of sorts. And we enter, go down a dark hallway. There's a lot of darkness.
Well, it's Guam. I can't imagine Guam.
It's Guam. Electricity is challenging.
is a metropolis with a lot of luxuries. I'm picturing someplace that's be in a Mission Impossible movie. Just one scene.
Yeah, sure.
Just one scene where they had to meet someone. There's a lot of haze in the air.
There's just like one or two light bulbs on a string
it's
somewhere.
swinging a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
it's almost like a
lot of smoking going on. Maybe some baccarat.
Yes, tons of baccarat.
Yeah.
There's almost in this building, it's kind of like a dormitory setting. There's a hallway with multiple doors on both sides.
Yeah, I've been in.
And as we're walking down this hallway, I can see ladies peeking out and looking, watching us go down. And we enter her room and we start engaging in intimacy with each other and having a good time.
So proper.
At one point, I want to go down on her.
Right.
And she resists me. She prevents me from going down on her.
In hindsight,
It's not her thing. And then she's like, I want you to fuck me. I'm like, okay. And she gets some lube. And I notice she puts in a pretty excessive amount of lube in her hand.
Yeah,
and she lubes herself up.
Right.
And then guides me into her. And we start having sex. And this is what was very interesting about this scenario. As we're having sex, this has never happened to me before. I was bottoming out.
Oh.
The tip of my penis was hitting resistance.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, she just must be shallow. And
She's got a
shallow vagina. Yeah. I become giant. This session did not last very long.
Well, you were very excited.
I was having a good time.
Yeah,
I finished my business. We get cleaned up. I go on my way. And so mind you, this was in the mid 2000s. Internet wasn't all that great back then, but it was just enough for me to go do some research because she had told me that she was a very famous female performer in the Orient, in the Pacific.
Right.
And so I decided to look her up to see how famous she was. And lo and behold, I discovered she was one of the most famous transgender female performers in the Asia Pacific. And she would be flown around to various areas to perform in clubs. And so I had discovered she was a post-op transgender woman. And that is how I was catfished, apparently, one night by a transgender.
All right. Now, when you say post-op, was it top and bottom post-op?
Top for sure. She looked 100% woman. She was gorgeous.
But we're not sure about the bottom part. So we're not sure if she had a penis still.
She absolutely did not have a penis.
She did not.
She had the surgery that
she just didn't want you to see what the surgery looked like.
Correct. Because I'm just assuming it would have looked obvious or different in a very particular way. And she wanted to avoid that scenario. But she definitely did not have a penis.
Right. 100%. Going down on her I'm just saying, in hindsight, it would have been a waste of fucking time. So good.
Most likely.
So she was just saving you time.
Yeah. I mean, efficient.
Yeah.
That's why she's such a great performer. I think the question is How did it feel?
It felt incredible.
Oh, good.
It was a wet hole.
It was a wet hole. Babe,
What?
did it feel
felt
like
like a
regular?
vagina.
It did.
It was shallow.
A shallow vagina. I feel like the inside of vaginas are so ribbed and, cavernous. But was hers also ribbed and cavernous? Or do you even notice?
It was.
Were you completely sober this night?
I was 100%.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So was
Yes.
this hole not an anus? It was a made vagina. Is that what I'm understanding?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
Yes.
how can your
You should
asshole
watch.
bottom
You
out?
should watch. No, you should watch a video on how these procedures are made. They take a piece.
All right,
they slice it
no.
open.
I know how they're
Wait,
made.
have
I
you
know how
watched
they're
them?
made.
You
I
don't
know
know
how
Have you
they're
watched
made.
them?
Yes.
You have?
No.
Oh.
You don't know Richard
I want to watch
enough.
that together later.
No,
Date
no,
night.
no, no,
Let's
no.
watch that on YouTube. We'll invite these two. It'll be a double date night.
no.
Richard and
It's a tradition.
surgery
No.
is like,
I know how it's done. The thought has already gone through my head at least twice.
Yep.
I'm trying to block it back out. So let's not even get there or go there. Let's just move on to the next question. How are her tits? Were they fantastic?
Amazing. Top shelf.
Did she have
Yes.
any dominating features that still looked masculine? You never questioned it at all?
No, there's zero question. She was Filipina and just was so beautiful,
So
so
pretty.
well proportioned. She was 100% a gorgeous woman.
Some men just have an attraction to transgender just because they're transgender. Is that where you fall now?
No, that certainly is a kink, and it is not a kink of mine. I do not seek out transgender women.
Is she the only other one that you've had an experience with
No, there's actually another one,
besides our friend?
not besides our friend.
So you've only had the two.
Wait, there's
Yeah.
two
Okay.
transgenders now?
There's two transgender experiences.
Oh, this
that
is
I
a
have
kink.
had.
This is definitely a kink.
oh, honey, more than one equals a kink.
This is a kink.
Isn't
Yeah.
the saying "I'll
It's not a
try
kink.
anything twice"?
Yeah.
Isn't that the
It's
saying?
that's it. Yeah,
so
I'll try
he's
anything
only
twice.
done it
Just-
twice.
Okay.
He has only knowingly done it intentionally with me involved.
Okay. The second
with
time,
one of
did
my
they-
friends, but-
was the second one fully transitioned as well?
No, she was pre-op.
Okay, that changes everything.
That's fun.
Now, did you have sex with her ass?
Yes.
Oh,
Just
God,
her-
I love
her
you
anus.
more and more
What?
every day.
Please don't call it's not science class.
It's a swinger podcast, but I said anus earlier.
You said anus.
yeah, because he
Steve
was being
said
so.
ass.
I don't know.
No,
So
Steve
I-
said anus.
and then he was
Lauren
following,
said
he was
anus.
following my lead.
I said
Who's on
ass.
third? Oh goodness
Um,
gracious.
I have so many questions in my head now. All right, what did you like better? Full transition
Oh.
or maybe a little bit of both? Because I mean the kink is like a little bit like no, somewhere in the gray. It's kind of taboo. It's a little of both worlds. I like it. I mean, me as a fully heterosexual man who doesn't venture anywhere near that area, I can't imagine what you're feeling.
Mm-hmm. Richard.
I'm just trying to get inside of your head. Was there some excitement to it because it felt like something different?
Absolutely. There's always excitement with any type of sexual experience, right?
Okay.
So if I was to choose which one was better, I preferred the one with our friend because she was our friend. And there was just
She's very forthright also. She doesn't lead you on to believe that she is
something that she's
not transgender.
She just is what she is.
We're very good friends with her, and it's always more fun to fuck your friends than some person in Guam in a dark alley.
I'm
Yeah,
with
sorry.
you, Haley. I hate Guam too.
I didn't.
Oh,
say
that's
that.
not what you're saying? Oh,
No.
all right. Yeah, no, I don't hate Guam. I was wondering why you hated Guam.
Wow.
A tight butthole feels better than a synthetic tube.
I
Yeah,
love
frankly.
you.
Well, it's good that everybody knows that now. So you're educating
Yes.
them, and when they go out, they want to hook up.
What feels better, a fleshlight or a butthole?
I've never used a flashlight.
I
Don't
haven't
look at
either,
me.
actually. I'm just making a guess.
Probably a butthole.
I bet
Yeah,
Richard has. I
would
bet
say-
Richard has.
No, I have. A butthole. I think a butthole wins.
Is anal with Haley better? Was it the
Answer carefully.
Yeah,
The
I wouldn't answer
threesome
that question. I
experience.
don't know if I would answer that question at all. That's
Actually, bottoming out, going to town and hammering your penis into something and then hitting bottom is
Yeah.
not comfortable.
yeah. Welcome to my life, Steve.
Oh, Richard!
I love how you avoided answering the question, and you should continue to do that.
Which one?
Perfect.
All right, last question, and then we're going to move on to Haley, who has issues. Would you do it again? Are you open to doing it again if the right circumstance
Sure.
shows itself?
Pre-op or post-op?
Pre-op or specifically pre-op or post-op? What you're asking?
Pre-op.
I think so. Again, it really depends on how sober I am, I think,
Or
or how turned on I am. Why are you looking at me like that?
And
What? Right. Why wouldn't I have sex with my friend again?
But listen, the way that you answered that question, would you be interested? You would love to fuck our friend again. Any opportunity that presents itself.
oh, he's
I don't-
holding
do I-
back a little bit. He's holding back because
I don't want to appear too eager.
Oh, well, I know you and I'm going to call you out.
All right.
He doesn't have any issue with that.
All right.
But it's not something that we actively seek out. It depends on the human being, honestly. Like if the human being is a good human and they have a workable butthole, he would say yes to that.
That's fair.
I think he prefers females.
Well,
but
can we,
that's TBD.
just to be clear, I wouldn't want to do that with a male. I'm not. Does that make me bisexual? Like, let's talk about that for a second.
I have a belief in the spectrum of things, bisexuality and being gay, and very different versions of all of those things. So I don't
Sure.
think one thing makes you anything. They're very, very, very different things that people do with different people. They're very,
And
very
their lifestyles.
And-
It's like you got to live your whole life that way.
Yeah, like for instance, and I'm not going to go into this because I don't want to drag it on. Anybody in a lifestyle that calls themselves bisexuals, they're not living a bisexual life. They're doing bisexual things inside of a straight marriage. So they're not living the life where they're out there dating women and then the next year maybe they're dating a man. It's not their life. They're not going through all of the trials and tribulations of being judged and going through society. It's one of the reasons I hate when some of these lifestyle people hang LGBTQ banners because they're not the same thing. Lifestyle does not mean LGBTQ. LGBTQ have monogamous relationships, just they're not synonymous. And to say that they are is an insult to LGBTQ. So
Can I offer an alternative though?
go ahead, go. You're saying you're going to say that.
Flag.
Why? Because why? You're going to say because they're welcome to show they're welcome? Why would they not be?
Show they're welcome.
Why would they not be?
So we have a lot of friends within the community and they don't always feel welcome, not only in regular spaces, but specifically in lifestyle spaces.
Why?
That question comes up a lot with some of our gay friends. Like, would it be okay for two guys to show up? Like, absolutely. But their experiences in the past have led them to believe that it's not necessarily a safe space.
Well, I completely disagree.
You're disagreeing with their experience on not being welcomed in previous.
I'm disagreeing with the hypocrisy of the lifestyle who gets off on watching two women together who would otherwise say it's weird for a woman couple to show up at an event and all of a sudden be like, well, this is weird. I don't think that would actually happen. Would that happen with a male couple? Probably. I don't think that that's true at all. I know that gay couples show up at Temptations, gay male couples show up at Temptation all the time. They don't hang a banner up there. They show up, they have a great time, nobody judges them, and there's really no problem. Are there two guys out there, let's say they're in their 20s or 30s, that would pose as a gay couple to go to a lifestyle event, thus affecting the safety of the event or of the resort itself? That part is absolutely true. Are there two women that would do that? There isn't a black and white to everything.
Right.
Oh, I'm going to make another point. I'm going to make 2 points, actually. If we do make an exception to say, well, we should hang a LGBTQ plus banner, there are so many events. It is an overly dominated white lifestyle world out there, regardless of what resort you go to, what party you go to. I know that there are people of color who feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We're leaving out people with body issues who feel uncomfortable. We're leaving out people with disabilities who feel uncomfortable. So if we're not hanging a flag for everyone to feel welcome, when I believe that the overall flag is that everybody is welcome because ethical non-monogamy should cover everyone,
Right.
then why are we making one individual exception for one group? For me, logically, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't line up for me. It's like, yeah, everyone is welcome. Everyone means everyone. Is there exceptions when people are like, look, it's a safety issue. How do we prevent single men coming in here at a couples only thing?
Resort or event.
And then I'm going to say this. I've known a lot of gay couples in the past. There's not a long line of gay couples that are waiting to go to a straight lifestyle swingers event.
And we've invited people.
Yeah, they're just
And
like,
they're like,
I'm not really into it.
No.
Thanks, though. Appreciate it.
Exactly.
It kind of grosses me out. So you got to put all of that stuff into perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Very well said.
yeah, well, thank you. They should put gray in the
flag.
In the flag, yeah. So I'm sort of in that camp where it's like, I don't know that if someone is using this part of LGBTQ to use it as
Virtue signaling.
Virtue signaling more than anything else. And that shit I'm not into.
Wait, can somebody define virtue signaling for me?
Virtue signaling is an action that you take to try to show people how caring and wonderful you are.
Got it.
It can become insulting. That's where
well, that's also a spectrum. And when my daughter was here and she came out as pansexual, she actually asked me to hang a flag and show that we live in support with her.
Well,
and we did
different.
for a little while on our.
That's different, though.
Well, so how do you know that that's not what's?
Because you're not representing the lifestyle. You're representing a family that's supporting
a sexuality. That's two
sexuality.
different layers.
But can the lifestyle support LGBTQ lifestylers and show that support with the flag?
But it shouldn't. We shouldn't be we support hetero lifestyles. We support gay.
I got it.
We support,
I got it.
It's not. It doesn't matter what your preference is.
You can be.
So I'm viewing it as they are signaling to that community that they are okay to come. Not saying, "Oh my gosh, like we're so amazing." It's more for my friends. It's helpful for them to be able to have the visual. I guess they'd have to attend to see whether or not it was true, but I get what you're saying, and I can support your opinion.
It's also a banner to protect yourself from
discrimination
and a lot of other things. It's one of those sneaky ways to. I'm gonna have to cut half of this out because it's one of those things.
I really like when we get on these topics.
Okay,
I love to see your fiery passion. But I think it's useful.
I was curious, Haley, do you feel that you represent the B and LGBTQ through your experiences in the lifestyle? I thought you had at one point. I thought you had stated.
No, sir. I've never fully identified as bisexual. I had a bisexual experience with a woman who I'm very much in love with still to this day and would kidnap her if I could.
Right.
But that is not how I live my life. To Richard's point, I have not gone through the ups and downs of the societal burden of coming out in that way. And even if I did as a female, it's way more accepted than if you were to do that. But no, I did not fly a flag for myself ever. It's always for my child and then my community.
If you look inside of our lifestyle, whether you say it's a man or a woman, you look at a wife that lays down with another woman, she calls herself bisexual. Great, I get it. You're bisexual. A man that plays around with another guy when he's playing with her wife, or 99% of the time, there is no version in this universe where they will leave their spouse for the same sex. I know I'm talking to.
That's fair.
99% of the time. Remember, I said 99%.
99%. Okay,
99% of the time, these are people that are just doing something inside of their straight, ethically non-monogamous life.
Do you think it is a means by which asking the question, are you into women, is easier?
I'm kind of repeating an episode here because we did a whole episode where it's a bait and switch.
Yeah, but I wasn't on it. I haven't listened to it, so tell me.
But then everybody has to hear it again.
Some of them haven't heard it.
It's a bait and switch, for the woman. We had a whole discussion where it's a bait and switch. The woman feels like she has to be kind of bisexual. And then the line that I used, it's like, it's sad for the ladies out there who actually are bisexual and they really, really want to have that experience. And they're sold some.
They're sold a bag of magic beans.
Right. And then they get back to the room and they sort of get kissed and rubbed. And then she's like, my husband will take it from here. And the way I put it was like a woman that's like, I'm going to cook an entire meal for you. And then you get back to the kitchen. She warms up the oven. And then she says, my husband's going to take it from here. And you're like, that's not what you promised.
Oh, no, I get the experience because for a while in that exploratory phase of my life, I would only play with women who were truly, genuinely bisexual and had references to back it up. Having said that, do you recall the episode number? Because I know I would like to go back.
Yeah, it's when we did a Zoom. It was when we tried to do the Telegram chatty thing and we were talking to the group. I have to find it.
Okay.
I'll come back in and name the episode, but I'll have to go back and find it. I think everybody should take a look at Steve and see what he looks like.
What does that have to do with it?
For posting your picture on Room 77?
Because he's like a manly
because you're like the most manly man,
yum man
that a man has ever seen, and I think it's really.
You talk me up way too much, Richard.
You know what? I'll tell you, he's too short to be that manly.
Exactly.
Don't say that.
Oh my God.
Don't say that. You know what? Listen to me.
God, I'm funny. I am so funny.
You're not funny. Listen, this is another reason that women are so shallow and hateful.
Look at him go. Look at the vein. Look at it.
If I said the same thing about women, about women and any other characteristic about women and their short men has to fall off the face of the fucking planet. Why you ladies think it's okay to write on a profile No one under 6 feet. Fuck you, bitch.
This is what got us
Fuck
into
you,
trouble the
bitch.
last time on our recording.
And I'm 5'11", by the
You're
way.
5'11" on the internet, and I love your height, and I think you are the manliest man, and you have great balls.
Well,
and
Richard,
I love everything.
I walk around like
Great
I'm
balls.
6'2". You know.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't, to me,
It's all about confidence. Honestly,
100%.
my favorite connections have been with shorter men, and I love it. I just said that to kind of poke the bear a little bit, which worked really, really well.
It drives me a little bit nuts.
I know it does.
That and these shallow women.
Oh, about girth.
Well, it's just about penis,
Length, girth.
right? But you've never heard a man say,
God, that
God,
vag better be tight.
God, that was a tight pussy.
I
Never.
have heard that.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
100%. I have had that said to my face in a session. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, to your face. I lie too. I've said it to women before. Of course I've said it. That's what you want
Well,
to
and
hear.
I've heard men say the opposite about women, not in a situation.
Yeah, they don't look for women and be like, well, I mean, is there, does she have any
I
pics
see.
of her pussy? Because I need to know if
How
it's
many
tight or not.
centimeters is her opening?
Yeah.
There is such a thing as too tight of a pussy too, by the way.
That's not
But we
true.
don't, but we're not
Well,
going
it
on.
is true.
It is true.
It is true.
But you're not,
think that's
like on our profiles, we'll be like, nah, only 17 and a half inches. Like that will be on somebody's profile. Nobody is putting on there, you must have a 0.5 centimeter opening for your vagina or we're
Thank
not
you.
interested.
Thank you.
Okay.
True.
Get out of here, coach.
All right. It's been such a pleasure. Good to see you both.
Good luck at whatever you're doing tonight. We appreciate it.
I love you.
Go do more manly
guys-
stuff like coach football.
Yeah,
You need
football coach.
So
You need some
cute.
floss before you go.
All right, Lauren, it is officially summer. People need to know Bikini Addiction is waiting for them. A discount, a Bikini Addiction bikini that makes them look absolutely amazing,
Hot, hot, hot.
and patterns and fabrics that no one else has. Just completely and utterly unique. I am so sick and tired of going to these resorts and looking at these same old, tattered, boring, disgusting bathing suits. I look at them now and I'm like, what are you wearing?
Why'd
That's
you
what I
even
say to ladies now. I walk up to them, I'm like, what are you wearing? They're like,
Why'd you
excuse
do
me?
that?
I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I'm so mean.
Yeah.
And then security comes and I say, she's not wearing a Bikini Addiction bikini. And they're like,
What do you expect from me?
I completely understand. And then we have to go to management and I explain it to management and management sits the other couple down or the lady and they're like, look, you're not wearing a Bikini Addiction bikini. You're going to have to leave the hotel. This always goes in my favor. That's how well liked and respected Bikini Addiction bikinis are. So can you tell these ladies how they can go to Bikini Addiction and get a bikini so they don't face people like me who are growing, by the way, growing number of men just walking to the resorts, looking at you in your onesie and going, what are you doing? Stop it. Yeah.
Nice.
Or something that you bought at Macy's. Just stop it. Why? Stop it.
Yeah.
And I know I sound angry, but I am.
You should be. We all get angry.
I
at
am.
him.
Because there's nothing I hate more than when I go to a resort and I want to creep on you and you look terrible. So tell them how to get a Bikini Addiction bikini and make my life better.
Click in the show notes, go to bikiniaddiction.com and use our code to save 10%. Use code ROOM77. You will save, we get supported, and you look hotter.
Guys, for you, if you don't want this to happen to your wife, you go buy the bikini
That's right.
or I will be up in her grill. Lauren, using Kush Cube is not only medicinally proven to make you smarter and more attractive and a better human being.
A better lover.
Kush Cube is a mind opener when we're talking about having sex with transgender people. This is a wonderful way to just open your mind, let everything go and go, this is what this is made for.
Perfect.
I asked Steve, who told us this story, and even though Kush Cube wasn't invented at the time that he was in Guam and had sex with that Filipina entertainer, he was on to Kush Cubes. Yeah, it's a true story. So it's things like this that make it easier for all of us to go out there, feel relaxed, feel more clear, to do things that we've always wanted to do or that we're maybe just a little bit afraid of and just come over that hump and bottom out. That's what Kush Cube is there for. So tell them where to find the show note, where to find the link, and how to get a discount on this magical THC gummy.
Down in the show notes, we'll put it for you. Go to Room 77 Life. You will find the link for Kush Cube. Go to kingbeedistribution.com and use our promo code Room77.
Take one, swallow one, and then put yourself in anything you want in that order. All right. You make me
Man.
really angry, and I'd really like to tone She left.
I'm here.
She's still
I'm
there.
here.
She
I
has
have to get a
headphones
tissue.
on.
I know I made you angry, and I mean it in jest. I like pissing you off, but I don't like the red face part of you being pissed off.
You can see his red face from there.
Oh yeah, he's got two red faces. He's got the I embarrassed the shit out of him because I came on to him too hard, or that I'm pissed off and fuck you, red face. So.
I want to get into Haley's dilemma. All right, so
My dilemma.
Haley's, as you know, a big whore. I believe in my heart this is probably Lauren's dream to just go off and find hot guys. The only problem we would have with this is Lauren would never come back.
Stop it.
Oh, wow.
Haley met someone at her gym.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know a lot about him. And this is a dilemma that we all wind up facing in the lifestyle, which is dipping your toes into the vanilla world, right?
Yeah.
It's like, how do you do it? Now, we've done this a million times. I've done this at
It's
the
how
gym.
we started.
And in fact, your advice that you had given her earlier, which is advice that we always use with one another when we're doing this with other people, is we bring up the compliment to the person. So she met this guy and she wants to get naked with him,
Right.
whatever, which I have follow-up questions for that.
How do you bring it up to him?
How do you bring it up to somebody who's possibly in their own relationship? You don't really know their life.
Right.
Possibly straight as an arrow, maybe religious and
Right.
thinks that you're going to be a demon. You don't want to create an enemy.
Right.
Right. At the same time, you're basically saying, I'm married, by the way. This person knows I'm married, and not sound like I run around on my husband. So how do you get all of those things out? What
In like a one line.
what was your plan?
Gym guy and I go to the same gym.
Mhm.
Steve and I don't go to the same gym. Steve
Right.
has never laid eyes on this person.
Right.
So, okay. So my plan, this is what my plan was.
All right.
I'm going to be a little bit late to the gym and catch him at the end of his class
Mm-hmm.
and say, hey, do you want to go downstairs and grab a cup of coffee to chat?
Mm-hmm.
Where I can say to him, my husband has given me the okay to talk to you. I wanted to let you know that we are in this iteration of an open relationship and that if there is an interest that it would be okay. But I don't want to lead you on in any way to thinking that I'm a single female or trying to cheat on my husband.
Oh, hey, I'm not interested in you. I don't know where you thought this was going.
Wow, lady, you're really
Wow.
conceited.
Yeah, well, I'm just shooting my shot.
Are you buying my coffee? Now this is super weird.
You made this really awkward.
Right. And then after that, I text Richard and I say, Richard, I was right. He was only interested in the fact that I'm prepping for a competition because you gave me shit for saying that.
No, I didn't, because I truly believe he is flirting with you. I feel like who wouldn't be flirting with you? You look amazing. These are my questions to you. You've had side pieces before, yes?
Yes.
How have you done it before?
Yeah. Why is this
They're
one so-
lifestyle guys.
Oh, I see.
This is,
Now
I
this
have
is the-
really been very strict about sticking to my single adventures, my solo adventures with people who are in the lifestyle who understand the framework. Because to somebody else's conversation in the chat, I don't want to work in the vanilla world. I'm really, really lazy. I don't want to deal with
even
all
the
of
last
that.
guy, even that last guy, the
Curtain,
one.
yeah, yes.
Curtains? Is that what she named him?
That's not what I named them.
Curtains for you.
I mean,
So yes, I met him through the lifestyle. He actually had dated a friend of ours and was at a lifestyle party here, just a house party. And that's where we connected. So I knew that he was familiar with the framework. He's familiar with the community. He understands the rules. He was very easy to work with.
Right.
I didn't have to teach him very much.
She already knew what his junk was like.
yeah, this is a question I wanted to ask.
This is on
a
my
question-
list. I know.
Okay, let me get this one out first. All right. So first, before Lauren asks about the junk, which I just said, again, I'm not going to ask. Never have I asked, yeah, but what does her pussy look like? Never in my life,
It's okay. We heard you.
let alone the size. Because when we say, what does the dick look like? We know that's what you're talking about. And silence. All right. So
I mean, it's also aesthetics. It's both.
aesthetics go
It's
with
both.
it. I know.
Yeah.
I know. This is what I would say is one of the things for us is like when you're not in the lifestyle and doing this and venturing into that world, it starts to get really fucking weird. That's all I'm going to say. The amount of stuff that we comprehend that they cannot comprehend is amazing. Lauren,
Oh, so they would be like, you want me to come over to your house? Fuck you in your own bed? That's so weird.
how does this work? Like,
Yeah.
I don't. how
And
does
then
this
you're going to
work?
see me at the gym and it's just going to be like,
And then like maybe he gets attached to you and you're like, hey, back the fuck
Right.
off. Like,
So those are scenarios. When Steve and I decided to explore separate play, I created a document that has several phases and expectations and guidelines to making this successful so we could move from phase to phase in a safe way for protection of our relationship. And those things were addressed within a lifestyle framework, though.
right.
So, number one, nobody flirts with me ever for whatever reason. I'm not the most approachable person at the gym. And he did. He was brave enough. And then now it's piqued my interest to go into this potentially vanilla space and deal with the risk and figure out how to have the conversation, which is why I want to be very upfront. Like, I'm happily married. My husband gave me permission to just check in with you, to do a vibe check and start laying the foundation for this will never turn into anything serious with you. I have had to have that conversation with men in the lifestyle who had not played separately, but really wanted to play with me. And I could just feel the instant attachment. And I immediately pulled back and said, this is not a good fit for you. We are not going to move forward. Thank you so much for dinner.
Okay. Do you plan on is that your first conversation? Is that how you approach it?
Yes, because here's what I don't want to happen is us to continue this cute, flirty vibe, taking time out of my day to only have him completely heartbroken and disappointed when I go and say, hey, I'm married.
There's a middle ground in there somewhere. I mean, you telling him and then dragging it out for 10 days compared to 2, there's a middle ground somewhere. I mean, you're like, I don't want to, and then 6 months later.
He's trained me.
We've already spoken. So we know each other's names. We know where we live. We know what we do for work. We know how old we are. Mm-hmm. I know he's getting brought on full-time at the gym, which further complicates this because as a part-time teacher, like that's really easy to navigate. If he's there all the time and I'm on there, like that gets complicated. So we've laid this framework of familiarity. Now, the next step in my brain is that he is going to ask me at some point for a phone number or a coffee date. Mm-hmm. I would like to just head that off and be like, let's grab coffee. Let's put it all on the table. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time. Here's what the haps is.
Okay. I think it's possible that if you do that, tell me if I'm wrong here. If you do that, you possibly scare the shit out of him
which is perfect.
Why?
Because then I don't have to waste my time wondering whether or not this is a good fit and it's going to work.
Why would no? That's ridiculous.
He'll get over it.
Yeah, that's the thing is it's like if you say something like my one-liner.
Do you remember her one-liner before she repeats it? It's a great line that we use with people in the real world.
It was in my arsenal.
Yes, tell me.
I was telling my husband about how cute you were.
That's right.
I saw this cute boy at the gym. And I was telling my husband about you. It just gives them that framework. It checks the framework
They
box.
start digesting.
Wait, so are you saying I don't need to invite him out to something? I got you. I see what your goal is.
You may wind up out with him.
Yeah, that would be the next stage.
That's the next step.
But I get it. So I'm skipping ahead too far.
Let him digest as opposed to water.
Like,
you're going to waterboard him. Like,
look, I got things to do. I don't want to go through 10 weeks of trying to figure out if this guy wants to
No, you can do it in the second
But
sitting.
I like that. I am not as sweet and beautiful and kind as Lauren is. And so I need to kind of soften that because I'd be like, what's up, bitch? My husband thinks you're hot. And I would just fuck up the whole thing. And that would be scary.
No, I was telling my husband that I met this cute boy at the gym and
And then just see what he does with that?
Yes.
And let him digest it. In that sentence, he learns you're married. He learns that you're
not hiding.
You're not hiding anything. You're interested and you're honest with your husband. So then let him take that and see what he does with it.
Okay. You guys now know me well enough to know I create a 4 to 5 phase plan for everything in my life. And this is not something I can do that with. Like I want to be able to anticipate his response and then be able to respond in kind. I need to take the control down a little bit and just shoot my shot to Lauren's point and just say, hey, I told my husband that you're really hot. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't do the last part, but
no.
Be like an overacting extra in the background of a movie with that. No, it's just like, you're just like, oh, you got your water bottle and you pull your earphones to the side and you're like, hey, I was telling my husband how cute you were. You look great today or whatever.
That's okay.
She's not going to say that. She doesn't
And then
dish
you
out.
put your earphones on and you're at the next set. You're onto your set. You don't wait for his response. He's going to melt and process. Okay. And you can use the mirrors around while you're doing your next set to see what he does.
Expert.
Done.
Look at this one. I'm so impressed. Can I get the FBI telephone thing where I call you and you're coaching me?
It's Cyrano de Bergerac. Yeah, it stands the test of time. The thing that you're doing is you're giving him a little bit of a buffer to sort of not be scared and not scare him away. Let him digest it a little bit. He may react right in that moment. There's 3 different ways he goes. One, he knows already. Right. And he's like, yeah, I know this bitch is kinky. He says, yeah, I was telling my wife the same thing.
Right.
That's an option.
Sure.
The other option is he says, oh, yeah. What did you say? He's immediately engaged. Number 3, he says, oh, that's kind of odd. and he walks away. Those are the three things that are going to happen. All of his reactions give you your answer.
The best part is if you're at a coffee, you're not making him sit there and respond to you.
Yeah, you just trapped him you're interrogating
you're just
him.
sitting there, and it's like, and he has to have a reaction.
You're like a psychopath.
Well, no, it's I just like to get it all out there so I don't have to do the work. If I can scare him off immediately, he's not for me. I will say I am shocked at the number of people we run into out here who are in one way, shape, or form associated with the lifestyle, whether they're in it, have been in it, or are adjacent to it. It's prolific here. And so it wouldn't surprise me if it's just not that big of a deal to him. What's perplexing to me is I am rarely attracted to men and they rarely flirt with me, or I don't know that they're flirting with me, or I just can't pick any of this up. And so for the first time in a long time, I'm like, I think this guy is cute and I think he thinks I'm cute. I don't know what to do with my hands per Talladega Nights.
When do you strike?
So it will be Wednesday gym morning. I will try to time my workout.
Let me check my calendar.
In such a way that his class is about to end by the time either I'm getting there or I'm halfway through my workout, which is really inconvenient for my preference to have an empty gym, but I'm willing to do this for the community.
Okay. All right. Well,
do we need to have rehearsals?
You know what, Steve and I will rehearse,
okay.
And then we'll report back, and I will reach out for more tips before Wednesday to just kind of, you gotta
get the props.
I'm going to end up winking at him with both eyes and probably spitting my water out. And I mean, now to Lauren's point, what if it doesn't go well and he now has this full-time job at the gym and I have to see him all the time? No, I go too early.
It doesn't matter. You were you didn't say, I told my husband I want to have sex with this guy who's hot at the gym. You just say, I was telling my husband how cute you were.
Yeah, I mean, you left these panic doors all over the place, right? If he has a negative reaction, you're automatically in the position to go, whoa, 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 whoa. I said you were cute.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Oh.
Yeah, like.
Oh. This is going to be really fun. You know what? Maybe I should go to my other gym and practice on somebody else so that I get some experience.
You know what you should do? Use somebody really ugly just to get their self-confidence up and then just crash their self-esteem.
That feels really mean. But I mean, it's worth it to learn. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices.
And it'll make great content as well.
That's what we're here for.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, we need to get an update.
I think she can do this one.
I don't.
I think so. I think I actually... I see it. I'm you know what? That's what I'm going to do with my hypno guy the next time. We're going to visualize picking up Juan Solo at the gym.
Okay. That's his name. Juan Solo.
Juan Solo.
All right. We'll get an update on it next time we talk to you. Okay. We want to know everything about it. If anybody has any tips for Haley, I don't even know where they find you.
At the gym, apparently.
Yeah, at the gym. We're on Instagram at Savage Allure.
Savage Allure.
Or if you're a subscriber to Room 77, just comment in the Room 77 Patreon chat.
Yeah.
There you go.
I could keep going. I could do this all day.
All day long,
Savage Allure.
just for
Savage_Allure. I should put it up. Maybe I should survey our followers. That would be hilarious. I haven't seen or talked to a lot of those guys in a long time, and they would be shocked at this kind of thing from me because I was always a couples only, same room only person.
Yeah.
So
you've come a long way.
I want to know the chart, like the spreadsheet or whatever that she made with all the how to play separate.
For our entertainment.
My
wow.
God.
That looks like a chat
and
GPT response.
It is called Shared Boundaries, Flirtation and Connection Guidelines. And then there is a supporting document for this as well. Here's the other one. Haley and Steve's Separate Play Exploration and Relationship Integrity. And that one is also a multi-layered.
Wow.
That's a lot of information.
I'm learning a lot as I've grown and evolved in the lifestyle. Yeah. I'm finding that maybe I'm a little too firm on some of my boundaries and I'm a little more fear-based than I could be, but...
But you have to protect your heart.
Yeah. It's been 7.5 years. I feel like I should be better at this and I am just not.
I mean, look, the chances are...
We can learn a lot from you.
We can?
Like everyone. Like it's
not me.
No, not us. We're so jaded and have been doing this for 20 plus years. Come on.
I know most things, Lauren.
I know you do.
Except what I was going to say next.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, I've been recording. I haven't stopped.
Great.
Editing these has been nightmarish, to say the least.
That's right, because we go on too long.
I mean, chances are, him being a guy, he just wants
to hit it.
Right.
And then be done with it.
This is why you have all of that on your side where he's like, wait, you just want to fuck. Yeah, no strings. I'm sorry. I didn't think I hear you correctly. It sounded like you just said you just want to fuck, no strings attached.
Oh, man.
But
I have predictions about him as a human being just based on how I've read his energy. And so I'm not going to share with you what those are, but if I am right, you will know, because it's going to be real interesting to see how this plays out.
Do you think that
she's not going to tell you. She just told you
I'm
that.
not going to tell you yet.
Will you write it down so that we can know?
I will put it in a note right now. Or do you want me to tell you now? Because maybe I don't want to take too much time on the short story.
Well, it's not short anymore.
I'm picking up a guy who is recently hurt. He's got some trauma related to females in his life. He's here trying to rebuild something substantial with somebody, which is why I don't think that this is going to work.
This is a nightmare.
On the 7 minutes that we have spoken in the last 2 weeks, it's just he's so sweet. His face looks kind. He's not objectifying me in the way I've been objectified at the gym before. He's very gentle in the way he talks to me. He's expressed a curiosity. It feels like he's trying to build a foundation for something that could be more serious, which is where I want to put it out right away. Hey, I went home and told my husband how cute you were, and he was so happy for me. Or whatever the fuck I'm going to say.
That is not the
but
line.
that's the vibe I'm getting from him.
Okay.
What did you say?
I said that is not the line.
Right. Okay. I'm going to go back and read it.
Okay.
I'll send the script.
Well, that, as AI says to me all the time, well, that changes everything. Yeah, I mean, I would be careful with that.
Yes. I'm hoping that my read is wrong. The other part of me sees like a little bit of this sadness and craving connection. And I want to bring him into my community of friends who would embrace him and love him wholeheartedly and just be friends with him. I could be totally misreading this, but I am like, is that a wounded bird?
I just said this is baby bird syndrome. That's what this is. Wounded baby bird syndrome.
Which I'm trying to grow out of. Like, listen, 2026 has been a year. I'm, again, still not done with January, and it's June 15th, and I'm learning more about myself than I ever have. And I'm exhausted.
Okay.
Glad you guys are here to witness it.
Well, I think he'll know right away, because if you say what is true, he may be like, I can't go near that.
Yeah. He'll be like, I'm too fragile.
Yeah. I would.
And I don't want to lead him on by continuing these cute little convos if he thinks there's a chance.
Yeah.
There's a chance to fuck. That's the end.
But knowing men, I happen to be one, despite my feminine disposition, knowing men, they'll be like, yeah, I can just fuck. And then they get attached to you. And then they're like, I didn't know I was going to have these feelings.
Yeah. And then you have to break hearts. This is what happened with the one guy in Lifestyle who I proposed this separate situation to. And he was like, I really don't operate like that. And then within 20 minutes had completely decided he wanted to try it and see how it goes. And it was like I can tell how excited you are to have this opportunity and just uncomfortable. And so we ended things right there, and it was not a big deal. Granted, I'm not as worried about other people's feelings, but this guy I want to protect a little bit, just a little bit.
All right. I can't wait now.
Yeah, I'm really curious.
I mean, I hope it goes well. For the sake of the podcast, I hope it's a disaster.
So we get a follow-up Zoom with Haley again?
Yeah, at some point. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hopefully.
I mean, we potentially can do it day of if you guys are free.
Well, we leave the next day. So
The 25th.
The 25th.
Okay.
Wait.
I don't know if you know this, but Richard used to be a really famous actor. So he has Hollywood stuff he has to do.
Oh, are you going to San Francisco?
We're going to San Francisco that next day.
I'm so glad that you're going. Are you going to swing by Salt Lake on your way through?
Of course.
Come say hi to the pups. They'd love to meet you. I talk about you all the time.
Always swing by Salt Lake when I can.
Yeah, bring that big old dick over here.
Mm-hmm. All right, Haley, always a pleasure. We'll talk to you soon. We wish you nothing but luck. Don't forget to rehearse your line as an actor.
Right.
Just show up knowing your lines.
I'll make you proud.
Be off book.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys.
Okay.
All right. She's going to fuck it up. All right, Lauren, to end this, where do we stand? Yes, I will have sex with a transgender, depending on what they look like. Haley's fucking it all up, and she needs a lot of help. So I guess we'll find out later. Last but not least, again, the event is full, but it's not full for the people who still want to go. They can go to the additional hotel that sits right next door.
Right next steps away.
Almost shake hands. If I was standing in one hotel and you were standing at the other hotel, you could almost shake hands. Almost.
It's very true.
I mean, we could definitely do sign language to one another. Maybe not shake hands. But what else? Lauren, thank all of the members that became members this month and help us build a better life, not only for ourselves, but for Muchacho,
That's right.
who needs a lot of attention.
Thanks, guys, to Josette, Andrew, Joey DeBull, Jordan, Hannah Cavalier, Justin, John. Guys, like an alliteration this month. Brennan James, funny meeting you there. Copper Delight, and Jared. Everyone with a J joined this month.
Thank you, everyone, and we will talk at you next month. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to do your part. Go fuck a stranger. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to go leave a positive review.
Or for more information, go to room77life.com.
Thanks for stopping by Room 77.
We had a blast.
Now get your clothes and get out.